What if you're uninsurable? What if you're too old? I'll address the too old thing first. The last time that you went to deposit money on the books of someone else's bank, did they ask you how old you are? They don't care. They want the deposit. So if you're thinking about this from a place of insurability, where you say, gosh, I'm much older, maybe I'm not insurable. Well, Nelson addressed that in his book, Becoming Your Own Banker. And on page 82, he shares the scenario. So in this scenario, you've got a father who's 50 years old, but he's highly uninsurable. The life insurance companies will insure you up to age 85, meaning if you're just about to celebrate your 86th birthday, then you would not be able to apply to be the life insured. You could apply to be a policy owner, and you could own the policy, but have a beneficial interest be the life insured, right? Remember, the kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, the list goes on and on. So what he elected to do, I want to have passive income at age 70 for the rest of my lifetime. What I want to do is I want to put a policy in place on my daughter. So I want my daughter to be the life insured, but I want to own the policy and pay the premium and control all the access to cash value. And he decides to put $20,000 a year into that policy. 10,000 of that goes into the base or the minimum premium required, and the remaining 10,000 goes into the accelerated deposit option or paid up additions. They do this for 20 years. The father's now 70. He decides at this point that he's going to stop paying premium. The minimum premium still has to come from somewhere. Okay, so the minimum premium now is being taken care of. It's not coming out of the father's pocket any longer because he's 70 now and he wants to start accessing passive income, but he wants to use the policy as a tool in order for him to achieve his objective. He starts taking $28,500 per year, and he's doing this by surrendering the cash value of paid-up additions of death benefit. He didn't have to do that, and Nelson would not have recommended that he do that. Nelson would have recommended that he get his daughter, at that point now she's much older, right? So she's 43, she could start paying the premium, and then he could borrow against that accumulation in the policy, and then his daughter would take it over. We assume that he dies when he's age 85. His daughter is now 56. The cash value of the policy is $1,110,000, and the death benefit is $2.682 million. Now remember, his daughter is the life insured. Did the father get back all of the money that he paid into the policy? He sure did. Now, the $1.1 million in cash value, is that the equivalent of him leaving a death benefit to his daughter? Does that sound a little bit or a lot like life insurance? But he wasn't the life insured, but he still left something behind for his daughter. His daughter, to retire at age 70, she gets $150,000 a year. We kill her off at age 90, and she leaves behind $2.378 million to the next generation. How is that for solving the problem of not being insurable? He dies, right? Now his daughter becomes the primary owner of the policy. Initially, he owned it. He paid the premium. She was the life insured. She had no control over the policy. He dies, but he named her as a contingent owner. So the moment he died, she became the primary owner of the insurance contract that now had over $1.1 million in cash value that had piled up in that contract. So did he leave behind a legacy?